Hey, welcome to the first edition of macTalk. My name is Michael McFetridge, but everybody calls me Mr. Mac. Just a little background, I get the opportunity to speak in front of about 175 people over the course of 3 hours every day, Monday through Friday. And I believe that we all have a purpose. And I think this is part of the purpose. And without getting very far into what I do, I want to say that this is my purpose and that we have to start somewhere. So why not just start at the beginning? And this is the beginning. What we need to understand is that we all have the ability to walk in greatness, and we can always be greater than where we're at. It comes down to a mindset, to setting yourself up to be something more than you've ever been in your life. I don't care where you're at. If you're at the bottom of the barrel or you're at the top, if you're just starting out or you're rock bottom, the good thing about rock bottom is once you're on rock bottom, at least you got a solid platform. You got a firm foundation to stand on, to start building on. But we have to understand that in our lives, we're responsible for where we're at. We get the opportunity to be better than where we are. And if you talk to super successful people like Warren Buffett or Bill Gates or any of these people that are super successful, you would say, how would they think about being better than where they are right now? And if you just look at it financially, what's better than $1 million or $1 billion, $2 billion or 2 million? So if we just look at it on numbers, we can always be better than where we're at. And I guess that's the whole purpose of why I wanted to do these videos, why I wanted to start this macTalk, because I believe that we have to get the message out. The same message that I give every day to all the people that I talk to, and the message is this: you are better than this. Wherever you're at right now, you're better. You have the capability to be better than what you are, but you got to decide how bad you want it. How much do you want it? How much of your life do you want to eat, drink, and breathe greatness? Because really it comes down to us. I'm not where I need to be yet, but I can tell you right now that I'm a lot farther than where I ever was. But it comes down to us. What do you think? What have you been told? In the beginning, when you start at the beginning, what's the first voice that you ever heard? Did the voice tell you that you were good enough or that you weren't good enough? Did the voice tell you that you'll never be as good as your dad, or you'll never be as good as your mom, or that you're worthless, or that you're nothing? You have to rewrite your story. You have to just turn the page and go chapter 2. This is what I'm going to do. Chapter 2. Whatever the story was beforehand, you have to turn around and you have to rewrite that story. If it was I am worthless, you say I am worth more than I can imagine. I am ugly, I am more beautiful. I have nothing, I can have more than I ever hoped, dreamed, imagined, or prayed for. But it comes down to our thoughts. If you believe that you're nothing, you believe that you cannot achieve nothing, you will not achieve anything. But you've got to do that. I had some people tell me, hey, I think you're bringing too much of your life into what we're talking about today. And I was kind of upset about it. I was kind of concerned. How can I not talk about my life and what I've gone through and how things have gotten better for me, and still teach the lessons that we need to teach in life? How can I do it? And I thought about it. I thought about shutting down. And then what came to my mind was this: you will not shut me down. You will not shut me up. You will not make me change. You will not stop me. And that's what we have to do. We have to tell ourselves, no matter what comes against us, you will not stop me. I cannot be stopped. My greatness, the greatness that God has instilled in me, the greatness that He's promised when He says prosperity, When he says hope, when he says future, that's what he's promised. When he says exceedingly abundantly more than you could ever think, imagine, pray, or ask for, that's exactly what he's shooting for. That's the greatness. It's not name it or claim it. Sometimes when people leave away from where I'm at, I will say, God bless you. And I don't say good luck because I don't believe in luck. What I say is good work, because we don't get anywhere without work. We take the blessings that we've been given and we work them, just like talents that are thrown out there, just like seed that are scattered on the ground. They're only going to grow according to what you decide to put in. Without work, what you believe is nothing, but you cannot do any work without belief. Without faith, there is no work to do. We have to decide that we are capable of being our greatest self. We've got to do that. In order to do that, you got to understand something that I've been talking about for the last year or so. Really simple phrase. And you got to tell yourself this, and you got to tell everybody around this. You got to look at people and you got to say, you are better than this. I don't care where you're at, you're better than this. You have to tell yourself, look yourself in the mirror and say, I am better than this. You want to know a measure of your self-esteem? Let me tell you a measure of your self-esteem. Look how you brush your teeth every day. If you look yourself in the face, you're working. If you watch the water go down the drain, you might want to look yourself in the face and you might want to tell yourself, you know what? I love you and you are better than this. I'm going to try to record these videos very often. I want everybody to, if you see anything that you like, I want you to pass it on. Because it's just me and you. It's just us. I want you to pray for each other, be good to each other, take care of yourself, and realize that without a doubt, you are better than this. And go out with this motto every day. You will not shut me down. You will not shut me up. You will not make me change. You will not stop me. Have a good evening.